All right. You are not here by accident. You are here for a reason. Okay. So, again, my name is Nikki. I'm a mindset and manifestation consultant. I teach people how to create the lives that they love waking up to, right? So, today's lesson, we're going to recap yesterday's lesson, and then I'm going to go into mindset, anxiety, depression, if you deal with that, and the basics of how to actualize things into your reality. Okay. So, today's lesson is again inspired by Aubrey the scientist. He just recently changed his name to Aubrey the genius, as well as your coach Mark. He used to be known as the recalculator. These are people that I follow. And so when I see the videos, I'm going to start creating lives about them and elaborating on what inspired me. And I uh, created this yesterday while we were discussing everything. And I'm going to recap because I feel like it's, again, important. So I need you guys to tap the screen and share the live for me, okay? Tap the screen and share the live for me. All right. So I've been asking people lately, let me turn the board around. I've been asking people lately the magic question, which is, who are you? Okay, who are you? All right, do you know who you are? Okay, when we have a duty here. You're not here just to be here. You have a mission here on earth. Okay, and imagine this circle as us all, the world's consciousness, all of us together. This is all of us in the green, right? So here I am, all right? And then here you are, and you are, and you are, and you are. Everybody's here. We're all one, okay? And we are here playing our part in the universe, all right? What's important is that we perfect ourselves. Okay? When we perfect ourselves, when we master ourselves, okay, it ignites something within us. It ignites something within us. And it is just what our world needs. There's something within you that's meant to get out. There's something within you that you were called here to deliver. Okay? And when you truly know who you are, when you learn to perfect yourself, you help the greater good. Okay? You are doing your part when you contribute to perfecting and mastering yourself, your mind, your craft, your relationships, every being, every aspect of your life. Master it. Master who you are. Because that is you doing your duty here. And that's exactly what we need. We don't need another Kim Kardashian. We don't need another Nicki Minaj. Right? We don't need another LeBron. Okay? We need you. Right? We need you to show up. Okay? So, who are you? Who are you? I need you guys to tap the screen. Tap the screen and share the live. All right? This live can be life-changing if you let it. Okay? Share the live and tap the screen, guys. That's how you can support me. All right? Now, I want all of you right now to close your mouth and say your name. I want you to close your mouth and say your name. Now, when you do that, you do realize that you heard it with ears, but not these physical ears. And you do realize that you said it, but not with this mouth. But you did say it. That being, that's who you are, truly. That being within you, this avatar, that's who you are. Do you know that being? That's the question. Do you know who you are? What you're here to do? Because see, this is just the avatar that we're using here on earth. When you came here to earth, they gave you a name. You received a nationality. Some of us received religions, adopted religions, okay? Beliefs, right? Okay? Certain political stances, okay? Certain football teams. You have all these labels for here on earth. But that's not who you are. I encourage you to strip yourself. Strip yourself even of your name. Even of your name. Hello, my darling. Even of your name. Okay? And get to know who you are. I want you guys to type it in the comments. Who am I? Type it in the comments. If you have a question, put your question, but go more in depth, Rainbow. I didn't understand that. Okay? What's your specific question? We have to be no, on, and nothing. You have to be no, on, and nothing. Yes, you have to be nothing. Okay? You have to be nothing and everything, right? Because that leads us to the power of I am. How many of you guys have, raise your hand, have heard of the saying, I am that I am? I am that I am. Raise your hand if you've heard of that. Okay? When you know who you are, okay, you will understand that what this means is I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. You are everything. You are everything that you need to be. You are everything that you desire. You are everything already. You came here with exactly what you needed in order to prosper. You have everything within you. I am that I am. Right? Strip yourself even of your name if you have to. All the labels here, strip them. Who are you? Okay. So when it comes to creating things that we desire in our life, see, when you understand who you are, you know that you are powerful. You are a powerful being. So when you want to create things in your life, you don't worry. When you know who you are powerful. You don't desire, you don't lack anything. You don't worry, you don't stress because you understand that it is all within already. It is done. You just have to discover it. You just have to realize it. You just have to actualize it. Let me put this into perspective for you guys. Okay, I always give this example. You can be looking for something. How many of you guys have walked around the house. You're looking for something. And it could be, say I lost my bangle. Say I misplaced my bangle in my house. I could walk this dang on house 50 times. And the bangle could be on a shelf in my living room, right? And I could swear that I went and looked on that bookshelf over and over and over again. I could swear it, right? And it was there the whole time. But I didn't have eyes for it. I did not have the eyes to see it. It was there the whole time. It's your perception. It's your focus. It's your intent. All of these things matter when you are trying to create your reality. Okay? All right? So you got to know who you are. And you have everything that you desire already within you. You need not look outside of you. You need not look outside of you. It's already within. That's the most empowering information that I think changed my life. When I started realizing that, hold it, you mean to tell me I'm not a victim to my reality? You mean to tell me I actually have some input in this? You mean that I could actually wake up and be living the life that I really truly want to live? You gotta be kidding. You gotta be kidding. No. I thought that I was just living this life, but no. I actually get to dictate it. I actually get to create it how I desire it to be. Yes. I've been studying mindset for 20 years. I've been studying manifestation for about 15 years. And I must say, it has changed my life. It has changed my life. I now feel more empowered knowing that I have more control over what's going on because I'm able to use my mind. I know the tools that I need in order to create a reality that I love. I put a label on them. They're called your creative tools. See, you are a creator. You came here to create. You didn't come here to do anything else. You didn't come here to do anything else but to create. You think you're just talking. You think you're just thinking. You think that you're just speaking and walking around. No. You are creating. You see, as creators, we use our imagination to create. We use our imagination to create. We use our mind. We use our thinking. You are a creator. This is you. What do all things start with? All things start with a thought, which tells you that you are using your imagination to create. Someone used their imaginations to first think of this. Someone first used their imagination to think of this. Someone first used their imagination to think of these cards, to think of this phone, to think of this desk, to think of everything, anything unnatural. It was first thought of. I need you guys to give me 60 seconds of power tapping that screen. 60 seconds of power tapping that screen. Okay. Share the live, but I need you guys to give me 60 seconds of power tapping that screen. Then I'll get back into the lesson. Okay. All right. I'll get back into the lesson. Just give me 60 seconds of power tapping that screen, y'all. I need y'all to share the live. Share the live. This live can be life-changing if you let it. You got to tap in, tune in. There's a reason why you're here. right? Nothing is by mistake. Isn't that the beautiful thing about this life? Like nothing, everything that you endure, every moment that you have, every person that you cross, it's for a reason. It's for a specific reason. They play a part. You guys got to start realizing how magical this life is. It's magical. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I know there are some heavy things going on right now, right? But as a creator, I know the power of our attention being pulled towards fear. Thank you, honey. I love you, Buttercup. I understand the what's going on here. And I understand that how important it is for us to keep our focus on things that uplift us, because what we think about, we create. If you want to help the world in any way, I encourage you to put your focus on things that feel good. I encourage you to focus on things that are uplifting. If you want to help, this is the way that you help. This is the way that you help. Okay? So thank you guys for power tapping that screen, okay? Here you are. You are a creator. You are a creator. Thank you, honey. I love you, Joker Roker. You create in your mind first. You create in your mind first, right? What are we doing when we put our attention, we put our thoughts, we put our emotions on things that do not feel good? We contribute. We're all a part of this universe, this consciousness. Play your part. Play your part. Be your best you. All we can do is control us. All we can do is control us. Right? If you want to help. Okay? If you want to help. All right? I love you guys so much. Okay? I love you, Joker Walker. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you guys all for the gifts. I love you guys so much. Make sure that you guys follow and hit the notification bell because I go on at random times, okay? So, if we put our thoughts and negativity on fear, will that ignite us? Well, fear is powerful too. It is energy, right? Oh, yeah, it will ignite us. And imagine if all of us were doing it. What would that do for the greater whole? So when you're wondering how you can help, when you're wondering what you can do, that's what you can do. All right? So now, how do we actualize things into our reality, right? How do we actualize things into our reality? Okay? So, let me show you guys here. When you use your creative tools, I call them your creative tools, your thinking, your speaking, your actions, your emotions. See, you are a human here. You use these things, okay, to create. The inner you, the inner being will control the thoughts, right? Okay, and the emotions, right? And then the physical you, the avatar you, will take care of the actions and the speaking. Okay, the actions and the speaking. Okay, so together in unison you will create. Okay, the higher you within you, you have the ability to create whatever you desire. And the avatar you will help you bring it to light here on earth. That's what you came here to do. You came here to create. You came here to live a life that you love. You did not come here to lack in anything, right? You did not come to lack in anything, right? All right. So when you use your thinking, right? When you use your speaking, your actions, your emotions, imagine, okay? So this is one thought about, say for instance, this was a house. Say someone wanted to manifest, actualize a house, a new house, right? The first initial thought, can you guys see that on the screen? Barely, right? Barely can see that on the screen. Okay, the more they think about it, okay? Can you see that a little bit better? Yes, you can. Now, what about if I think more about it? Can you see that a little bit better? Yes, you can. Okay? Now, what if I was thinking about it all the time, right? Thinking about this house, all right, that I wanted to actualize. Can you see it better? Yes, you can. All right. The more and the more and the more you think about it, you speak about it, you act on it. All right. You feel it into existence. Pretty soon, this person will be sitting in this home. Okay. I know it. I did it myself. All right. I did it myself. But let me tell you, just like it works for positive things, it too can work for negative things that put us into fear. Remember what I said, don't let it go over your head. All right? Just like for the good things we want in our lives, when we think positively about creating the home, when we think positively about the celebrations we're going to have in our home, and the sweet love making we're going to have in our home, and our babies running around in our home. When we feel these emotions, when we think about it and speak about it, when we act upon it, when we go and we speak to realtors, when we go and find out from lenders what we need to do, right? These things all done in unison. That's the key. In unison, when done in unison, is creating your reality. This is creating this, right? The more you think about it and do these things, you are creating it. Okay? Now, again, the more you think about negative things, if you think about it in a negative way, oh, I'll never get a home. It's just too expensive. These interest rates are crazy. Da 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 da. I'll never truly find this out. When you do that, what are you doing? Because obviously, we see that everyone has free will. Everyone's here living completely different lives, are we not? It tells us we have free will to decide. We have free will to decide. Some people want to be nurses. Some people want to be firemen. Some people want to be doctors. Right? We have we have the free will to decide. Okay? So if you think negatively, you too will create it in a negative way. So use your tools wisely. And what are your tools again? Your thinking, your speaking, your actions, your emotions. Okay, so someone just said something about depression. Please, Miss One On, do not get off this live until I get off this live. I specifically go into anxiety and depression. How many of you guys deal with anxiety or depression? Give me a yellow heart in the comments. Give me a yellow heart in the comments. Give me a yellow heart in the comments. Thank you, Joker Walker, darling. I love you so much. I manifested some crazy stuff. She's right. Anything is possible. We're manifesting every day, all day, if you want to or not. I suggest that people learn how to master it so you're not waking up asking yourself, why am I going through this? Okay. It feels so empowering knowing that I'm living intentionally. Everything that I want, it comes to me. It may not come in the order that I desire it, but that's because I trust in divine timing. I know that I'm co-creating with the one up above because I know I didn't create the grass out there. I know I'm not making the clouds move up there. I know something bigger than me is divinely moving things around for me. So I have to trust that things will come to me at the right time. Not my time. Not my time. Not my time. The right time. That's what you want. That's what you want. I remember what it feels like to have been in a toxic relationship. I claim my part because I'm saying 50-50 and that person's not here to defend themselves. I loved them then. We were just toxic together, like matches and dynamites. That happens, right? That happens, right? Okay. But I know what that feels like to be in, out, 10 years. 10 years. That's a long time. I was single for about 3 years. And during that time, I was doing my self-healing, but I remember what it felt like to want my man. I wanted my man already, okay? I wanted my man already, okay? But I knew that it didn't matter when I wanted them. The love, the type of relationship that I desire, I had to get ready for. I had to get ready for him. Obviously, because if I were ready, I would have had him, right? The type of love that I desired, I had to get ready for. So it wasn't my time. It was divine's time. And when you let the divine lead you and guide you, woo, it's so beautiful. It's so magical. All the synchronicities, right? That's why you got to know who you are. Because when you truly know who you are, you will align with your true heart desire. Your true heart's desire. Okay? Not just trying to be like the Joneses and just wanting what everybody else got. But when you really know who you are, that's where your true happiness lies. And when you know who you are, then you're able to trust in the divine and work together, co-create. Co-create. Because who can do it better than the divine? I mean, think about it. When you have jumped into relationships that you knew that you knew that you shouldn't have been into. I mean, they look good, they smell good, okay, but it got you in some trouble. But you knew you wasn't supposed to be there. You knew you wasn't supposed to be there. You knew it wasn't for you, but it felt good to your ego and to your physical body. But if you knew who you were, right, you would have known that sometimes we get tricked, right? We get tested in these pretty little packages of things that look good, right? Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Always on time, Miss J. And see, when we trust in this, that I'm always on time at the right time, everything is always working out for me. I am a powerful creator. I create my reality. I need not worry about anything. Anything. A creator does not rely on the 3D world. Why would you rely on the 3D world, baby, when you create it? You create it. I would never rely on the reflection of this 3D world to distract me from where I'm going. Because when you know where you're going and you understand who you are, you know that this right now, what you see, is merely the regurgitation of your past thoughts, your past thinking, your past speaking. This is what I was thinking about a week ago, days ago. This right here, months ago. This right here. So I know as a creator, I create in my imagination. All I got to do is keep thinking more and more and more and more about my new creation. And then I too will be then walking that journey, living that life. And that, my dear, is what you call extreme focus. And that's when you are quantum leaping through realities. I just did it about twice within the past 4 months. You have such extreme focus and desire that you break. I drew this here because it's true. It's like you're breaking through layers to get to your goal, to get to some destination because of your extreme focus. I love you too. Can you guys give me 60 seconds of power tapping that screen? 60 seconds. Show your girl some love. Share this live for me. Okay? Share this live. Make sure you guys are following if you are new. Give me 60 seconds. Power tap that screen. Okay? We're recapping from yesterday's lesson. What I'm going to be doing is, if you guys see some videos that you really love and would love for me to elaborate on, speak on, please tag me. That's my way of connecting with you guys, okay? Today's lesson is inspired by Aubrey the scientist. He's now Aubrey the genius, or I think he's both. I don't know. Oh my gosh. But look him up. He's great. And also your coach, Mark. He used to be the recalculator. I followed both of them. I saw 2 videos and I was like, you know what? Let me do a live about it, because I was that inspired. So hopefully they get to see these lives. All right. So up here, as I was listening to their videos, I was, writing down what I felt and what I got out of it. Okay. So please tag me in any videos that you guys find inspiring. All right. And let's connect. Okay. All right. Did you guys give me 60 seconds of power tapping? I can't see the likes. I hope so. Okay. I know my mods are keeping everything in check. Okay. So now, when you have that extreme focus, right? Remember this when you are creating. Okay. We have different emotions, like different frequencies. That's what they are, right? Different frequencies, okay? All right. And so, at the top, we have like things like gratitude, okay? At the bottom, we have things like, jealousy, fear, things like that, right? And everything in between, okay? So when you remember this, when you are unsure of things, when you don't know what to do, remember, love always wins. Put it in the comments, guys. Love always wins. Put it in the comments. Love always wins. Oh, thank you from South Africa. Thank you so much. Love always wins, baby. When you are unsure, just know that. You understand? Okay? Love always wins. All right? So the frequency that you use, that's going to create your reality. Remember, that's one of your creative tools. We got your thinking, right? Your imagination creates, okay? We got your emotions, okay? They give power to your creations. They give power to your creation. If I say this, they give power to your creations. And then I say, they give power to your creations. Which one is more powerful? 1 or 2? Put it in the comments. Which one is more powerful? 1 or 2? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Number 2, that is how you create. Okay, you are a creator. You came here to create. Understand that when you use your emotions, you are creating. So when you speak about things that you desire in your life, when you speak about things that you want in your life and you use certain emotions, know that those emotions matter. Those emotions matter. Okay? So, and you guys make sure to follow my tube channel. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm live on there as well because I want these videos to be able to be looked at again. So I am live on there as well. Okay, and you guys can see the recap over there. All right. Now, again, we got to remember, do not rely on this 3D. This 3D right here is your old thoughts. You created this a while ago. And depending upon how long you've been thinking like this will determine how long, you're going to see this reality. Because you have a lot of momentum behind it, right? You have a lot of momentum behind it, right? Okay? So, yeah, same name. Make sure you guys subscribe on there as well, okay? So, yeah, so we know as creators, you don't rely on your creation. You don't, if you're an artist and you're disappointed with the painting, you create again. You start again. Thank you, Miss Jane. You start again. It's simple, right? Okay. If you don't like a drawing, if you don't like a sculpture, I mean, you start again, right? Period. Because you are the creator. You know who you are. Okay? You create it. Okay? Now, I also wrote down, you must always have the organized thinking. From the moment you wake up, I always speak about this, you need to know where you're headed. What are your thoughts on for the day? Again, you are creating. You are creating. Okay? Every single day, every single moment, you are creating. Okay? So your thoughts, your thinking, as well as your speaking, your actions and your emotions. But I'm just speaking now on organized thinking because that's what he was saying in the video. The importance of having organized thinking, right? From the moment you wake up, though, you should have that organized thinking. You should be affirming what you desire to do for the day, to accomplish for the day, right? How to feel for the day. I feel good. I expect everything to flow seamlessly. Okay. I expect abundance, right? All right. So you do these things to create your reality. All right. Hello, Beth. Love you so much. Happy belated, darling. I hope that you had a wonderful birthday. Everybody wish Beth a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Beth. Woo! She is an amazing spirit, guys. Okay, so Mama T says, if you are, yes, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. You guys are so welcome. What was I gonna say? So if you're a business owner and disappointed with sales, what do you do? So remember, you are the creator. So if you want something and desire something, right? Then you must be it. You must act as if it is already done. Okay. So I talk about the power of I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. And what is being said there, what needs to be understood there is that everything you need is already within you. Everything you need is already within you. It's already there. I am that. I am. I am that abundance. I am. I am that grass. I am. I am that tree. I am. I am you, and you are me. Yes. We are all true reflections of each other. We are all true reflections of each other. Okay? Remember, I told you, here we are in the green. This is all of us, the world's consciousness, us as a whole. Us as a whole. And here I am. I just drew myself big to emphasize this. But here you guys are, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. All of you. You're right here with me. But we're a whole. We are a whole. Yes, we are all one. We are all one. Isn't that beautiful? That's actually quite beautiful. That's actually quite beautiful. All right. So, you know that as a creator, when you know who you are and understand that you are the creator, right? You know that whatever you desire, you imagine it, you speak it, you feel it, and you act upon it. I don't care what this 3D world shows you. You cannot rely on the 3D world. That's what's keeping you here. You relying on this 3D world as if it's not your creation, as if you cannot change it, is actually relinquishing your power to your creation. And we as creators, we don't do that. Give me a yellow heart if you understand what I'm saying. Give me a yellow heart in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. I just need to make sure that you guys understand what I am saying. Oh, awesome. Awesome. If you allow this 3D world right here to trick you, okay? If you allow for this 3D world to trick you, you're in trouble. You understand? Okay? You struggle with working towards it and letting go. Okay? So let me explain it like this. Okay? Can you guys see this? Hopefully. See the green. Okay. So here is your goal. Okay? Here you are. I can't wait to really have a lot of whiteboard. It's your first time here. This will not be your last. Okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here you are, right? This is the start of the game. All right, tap the screen, share the live. Here's your goal. You got to get to level 10. You got to get to level 10. All right, so here, you're going to have to go through stuff. You're going to have to hit these different levels. You got to have to beat the monsters. See, if you understand that there's levels to this, put it in the comments. There's levels to this. Can you see it? Oh, probably because of the comments. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Okay. So put it in the comments. Levels to this. There are levels to this, right? Okay? Because we got to understand this. That if you have a desire for something, that means you don't have it yet. You don't have it yet. Which means you have to acquire it. And sometimes you have to become something. You have to become somebody else. You have to become somebody else. Right? Okay, so when I got out of my first relationship and then I was in the I was single for 3 years and I said, okay, I'm ready for marriage. I had to decide. That's the biggest thing. A lot of people out here are indecisive. Raise your hand if you are indecisive. Raise your hand if you are indecisive. Yes, you must die to your old self. You must. So when she said I have a struggle, I struggle with releasing, right? I struggle with releasing. She has to understand that, okay, you got to go through stuff. It's normal to go through stuff. You want to go through stuff so that you can be able to handle the stuff when you get it, right? So right here, you want to be a wife, you want to be a husband, baby. Number one, you got to decide. You being wishy-washy, that's keeping you wishy-washy results. Remember, you are a creator. What I tell you, you are a creator. You are a creator. You wishy-washy with your thoughts, you get wishy-washy results. Makes sense? Give me a purple heart if it makes sense. Give me a purple heart if that makes sense. That's showing you guys right there what I'm saying, right? But when you decide, guess what? That is powerful. See, okay, stars too bright. It's not about someone else making you feel sure. It's about you being sure. Why is this important? Because I am that I am. You have to be what it is that you desire. Because you're going to attract whatever it is that you desire. See right here? See right here? When I said, okay, say you want a wife or a husband, right? Say you want a wife or a husband, whatever. Right here, you're going to get tests. What do you think those tests are going to be? Other people. And when you are uncertain of who you are, those other people are going to trip you up. You're going to fall for it. You're going to stop at the bodegas when you need to be going to the grocery store. You understand? So when you say, oh, I need someone else to show me, your own creation to show me, no. You are relinquishing power over to the creation. That person is your creation. This is why when they say, oh, there are no good men out there left. Oh, there are no good women out there left. That's a lie. Because that person is your creation. Sorry, I have to move the phone back because it's in the way of my YouTube. I didn't even know it. Sorry, guys. On tube. Okay. You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay. Let me know in the comments if you understand. If you don't understand, I'll bring it on back. When people say, "Oh, there are no more good women. Only all the women are they just money hungry," all of that. Guess what? That's what they create. The belief that they have, that creation, is what they will see.
Yeah, I got it for you.
Oh, thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, sweetie. You're always thinking of mommy. I don't need the big pillow, but I'll entertain this for him for a bit. Okay. You understand? That is their thinking, which is what does your mind do? Your mind creates, your imagination creates. If they think that, then guess what? They shall see that. If you think that the world is racist, what will you see? Okay? You understand what's happening here. So when you decide you're going to get these tests, you must know who you are so that when you get the test, you say, that's not it. So then you can move on to the next level and quickly. Because what happens is you'll get tripped up and then you'll waste 5 years here, 4 years here, 7 years here. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then you're wondering, oh, we ain't got time for that. Let's get to the good stuff. And that means being certain of yourself, knowing who you are. so that you can get to your goal quickly. This takes dedication. It takes discernment. It takes endurance. Because a lot of us want what we want when we want it. A lot of us want what we want when we want it. We don't have the patience to wait. And that is why you're unhappy. That is why you're in the toxic stuff. You understand? That's why. Don't ask why. That's why. You made a decision. You decided. You decided. Oh man, 5 years now and ready for my soulmate and partner. Good. When you say I am ready, then what you do is you have to release worry and stress. See, you can be saying, "Oh, I'm ready," but then you could be worrying in your mind, in your emotions, anxious about it, always stressed about it. I don't have anyone this holiday. Oh, I'm spending my birthday alone. Oh, when am I going to get? See, that's the opposite of what you need to be doing. That's telling the universe two different things. You either trust and are ready and accept that divine timing is getting the best person ready for you. See, the best person is getting ready for you. On the other end, you think you're over here doing it alone, but you're not. Oh, you're not. That person over there is getting ready for you. They're wondering where you are, what you're doing. You understand? So don't think that you're in this alone. You and that other being, your souls are connected. You're going to make your way to each other. But you got to do your work so you can be the best person and ready, right? Focus on self, because you have to be what it is that you desire. I am that, right? You have to be it, okay? And that's what you will attract and know true to you, okay? You have the work in order to receive them. You do the work in order to receive. All I want to say is your blessings are there. You have to do the work in order to receive them. Yes. Yes. You have to actualize it. You have to actualize it. You know? See, when people say, oh, well, what's the time frame on my manifestation? That's up to you, the creator and the divine. Because let me tell you this. See, my desire or picture, imagination of abundance, of love, of family is different from yours. It's different from yours, right? So what I have to go through to get to mine will depend on the experiences I had, the programming I currently have within my life around my thinking and all of that in order to get to it. You understand? If I have a lot of unprogramming to do in order to get to the type of love that I have pictured in my mind, then that's what it's gonna take. I'm gonna have to go through what it takes. You understand? Does that make sense? Give me a yellow heart in the comments if it makes sense to you. Hey Clarence, how you doing? That's where I am starting to work on the unprogramming. Yes, absolutely. So hang in there. See, as a creator, you know that, guess what? You know that as a creator, if it's in your imagination, if it's in your mind, it will come to be. But you got to know that without force, because you don't want to force it. You want divine timing. You want to trust in divine timing, right? So you know that as the creator, just picture, just think on it, speak on it, for it to be as you desire. And know that the divine will deliver it when you are ready for it. And you don't want it a second sooner. You do not want it a second sooner. You understand? Okay? So now, remember I told you this learning, this teaching today was inspired by Aubrey the scientist, Aubrey the genius, and your coach Mark. Okay? So for Coach Mark's part, the video that I saw that he inspired me to do this teaching on, in this video, he discusses, okay? Let me get in front of you guys. Okay, someone says, how can I unprogram? I will get to that, okay? Trust me when I say. All right. But this in his video, he discusses a 1950s experiment done by Dr. Cartwright. What is his name? Carl Richer. Okay? By Carl Richer. Now, he did this experiment where he took a bucket of rats, and a bucket of water. And as you could imagine, what anyone would do with a bucket of rats and water, yes, right? This was an experiment. So he put them in the water. And he said, I want to see how long they will last. All right? And these rats lasted around 15 minutes, and then they would perish. Okay? So for about 15 minutes, they would fight for their lives. All right? And then he said, I want to know how much longer they will last if they just have an inkling of hope that they will be saved. That they will be saved. And so around the 15-minute mark, just before the 15-minute mark, he would take the rats out, let them catch their breath, right? And then put them back in. And if you didn't see the class from yesterday, anyone in the comments, I want you guys to put in the comments how much longer you think those rats lasted. How much longer you think those rats lasted. Put it in the comments. How many more? I mean, how much more time? You scared mommy. After 15 minutes, yes, 5 minutes later. Another 15 minutes. 2 days. Okay, say. These rats lasted over 2 days. Over 2 days. Because they had hope that they would live. So when you are discouraged, when you're wondering why, how, what you're going to do, when you're ready to give up, remember your why. Remember your why. I couldn't believe it when he said over 2 days. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Over 2 days. From 15 minutes. You can't tell me that you guys can't hang on. When you going through the bumps, when you going through the tribulations that you got to grow through in order to become something better and grander than what you are right now. You can't tell me. You ain't built for it. If you have the desire, you are built for it. If you have the desire, you are built for it. I want you to put it in the comments. If I have the desire, I'm built for it. Yes, cry. Cry your ass off if you need to. I do it. And I ain't ashamed about it. Because we all go through our stuff, right? We all go through our stuff. But guess what? Baby, I'm going to cry, but I'm still going to keep pushing. I don't care. I'm going to keep pushing. You can't make me to stop. You can't pay me to stop. It's my duty to never give up. It's my duty to never give up. It's my duty to never give up. I have the desire within me. That means I'm strong enough. It's my creation after all. It's my creation. Right? If I want it, I can have it. But be willing to pay the price for it. Be willing to pay the price for it, baby. Yes, I'm recording this on the tube right now, guys. So make sure you guys subscribe to my tube channel. The link is in the bio. So after I get off of the tube, it'll be an immediate upload. Yeah. I don't want to say the whole name on this live because, TikTok be tripping. But yes, okay. Make sure you guys follow. Share the live, guys. Tell your friends about it. All right? So when you feel like you can't hang on, just remember your why. Remember your why. Remember your why. Right? Okay? And when you are in sync with the universe, I want you to follow the numbers. Follow the numbers. Okay? The numbers will guide you. Okay? When you are in sync with the universe, the numbers will guide you. All right? So, another individual, their name on the tube is GLU, God Loves You. But I played their video on my live not too long ago. And in the video, they are talking about what is your story. They're asking you, he's asking, do you love me enough to tell me your story? Do you love me enough to tell me your story? All right. And so what he's talking about in the video is how he was a prominent member of the community, and because of some past trouble that he had gotten into and he didn't want people to find out about it, he stepped down from the roles that he was playing in the community and sort of backed out of his position because of his story. He was ashamed to tell his story, right? And so he's saying, do you love me enough to tell me your story, right? Tell me your story. Because we all go through things. That's not who you are, right? It's not who you are. It's something you experience, okay? But as a creator, you get to decide. So see, what's your story? Is your story going to hinder you? Is it stopping you from something? I wasn't raised a certain way. I didn't have enough. That's a story. What's your story? What's your story? What are you telling yourself? What is your excuse? See, your story is either going to hinder you or it's going to empower you. Yes, I wasn't raised like this, but I never had enough before, but guess what now? You understand? My mindset wasn't right before, but guess what now? Right? What's your story? Okay, is your story empowering you? Or is it hindering you? Right? Ask yourself. Okay? Ask yourself. All right? Okay? So when every single day, when you are wondering, when is it going to happen? When is it going to take place? See, that impatience, that's lack. That's a lackful mindset. You got to know and trust all is well. You got to know and trust that calmness, because see, that's emotion. See, when you lack, you're anxious, you're stressed. If you're stressed about what you're trying to create, then you really don't trust in it, do you? Because you really don't trust in it. You speaking you're talking the talk, but you're not really walking that walk, baby. And see, when it comes to manifestation, you got to do all of them in alignment. The thinking, the speaking, the actions, and emotions. I call them your creative tools. Put it in the comments, creative tools. Put it in the comments, creative tools. Put it in the comments, creative tools. Thank you so much, Renee. Oh my goodness, I have to screenshot that beautiful comment. That was so sweet. And you guys, sometimes I put your comments in my videos. Oh, thank you so much, Mama T. Oh my goodness. You guys, give me 60 seconds. Did it just cut off? Sorry, guys. I'm so grateful for the comments. I'm trying to catch the screenshots, and I love you guys so much. I don't get to really read this all because I'm oh, I love, she said it's God-based. Oh, I love it. I love y'all so much. Y'all on it. Y'all on it. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you, guys. Bob Proctor. I love Bob Proctor. I love them all. Someone explained to me why she's making me emotional. I love you so much. Oh. Okay. You guys, type your questions in the comments if you have any right now. Creative tools, yes. If it's something that resonates. I love you guys so much. Oh. You are doing a great job. I needed this motivation. Thank you so much. Okay. So far, I can only manage to commit to things for about 3 days. Let me tell you what's going on there, okay? You guys, this is good right here. Thank you, Clarence. Okay. So she says, I can only commit to things for about 3 days. All right. So what we have to do here. Okay. So what that means is you have a desire, right? Okay. This is you. Oh, hold on. Dang, I can't move it because I got the YouTube. Okay, here. This is a little better. Okay, can y'all see that? Tap the screen and share the live for your girl. Okay. So she's saying she can only commit to things for a little bit. This is her, right? Okay, so she is the creator. Okay. We create in our mind. Okay. So say she wants to, say it's somebody who says, oh, I want to lose 50 pounds. Okay. I'm just making this up. They didn't say it, so I don't know. I'm just saying, say they want to lose 50 pounds, right? Okay. So that means they want to be this person over here. Okay. All right. They want to be this person over here. Now, how do we get here? All right. Something's got to change because obviously this person is not here, right? But this person, what do they think that they have to do in order to be this? They're going to do what? They're going to diet, right? More than likely, they're going to diet and go to the gym. Okay? They're going to diet and go to the gym, right? But remember, I told you there are 4 creative tools. You're thinking, you guys can't see because of the glare, huh? Hold on. Oops. Okay. Hopefully that helps better. Okay. So this person they want to lose 50 pounds. They got to get over here. All right. So they're probably going to go and diet and gym. But you have creative tools, which is your thinking, speaking, actions, and emotions, right? Okay. Put a yellow heart in the comments if you're following me. All right. I need to know that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Okay. Now, the people on the tube, I don't even think y'all can see this. Okay. Okay. Now, the diet and the gym is just the actions, right? That's just actions. But if emotionally she still feels bigger, okay? 50 pounds bigger because she's trying to lose weight. So if she still feels bigger, right? If she still speaks like she's bigger, oh, it's always so hard for me to lose weight. Oh, I can, anything I eat, it just goes right to my stomach, right? If she's saying and thinking things like that, but then she's just doing the diet and the gym, how is she truly going to transform, right? Okay? You won't truly transform. You'll do the diet. You'll see this. People will do it for 3 days, like she says, 3, 7, 30 days, right? 2 weeks. They'll do it. And then guess what? It will disappear. They'll stop it. Why? Because they didn't truly, fully transform. They only did one action. They only did one part. Does that make sense? Give me a yellow heart in the comments if it makes sense to you. Oh, thank you, Mama T. I got to get that screenshot. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. So this is what happens. So when you really want to transform, you have to be it. When I mean be it, you have to actually, you have to live it, speak it, think it, feel it every single day. Okay, remember when you were a little child, you used your imagination. My son, my 3-year-old right now, he takes me around the house and we have to unalive zombies all the time right now. Okay? In his mind, they are real. They are very real and they're out there. Okay? In my house. Okay? Even if I don't see them. Okay? In his reality, they are real. All right? So, what does that mean? Uh-oh. If mercy come your way. Yes, yes. Okay. So as a child, you knew that you use your imagination to live in the moment, to create whatever you wanted to believe in at that time, right? Then you started putting on costumes, wearing costumes to get into the role of things, right? Don't kids put on costumes and dress up and stuff like that? Then when you were in school, didn't you want to dress? If you were in a certain social class, like, I mean, like kids, they have their little groups, preps, goths, this, whatever. They got some unique groups these days, but nevertheless, you dressed the part. Okay, you dressed the part that your clique in high school, right? So you even knew as a child that you dressed, you acted, you were what it was that you wanted to be. But we grew up out of that. We got out of that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the line, we lost that. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying, and let me grab my charger. You guys, please tap the screen for me. Please tap the screen. Give me 60 seconds of power tapping. We definitely should be over 30,000 likes. What is popping? Show your girl some love. Whew. Okay. Okay, good. And then because it became lies. Yes, baby. Yes. 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 Thank you guys so much for the likes. Thank you guys so much for the likes. Do we have any questions right now? Okay, let's get into the anxiety and depression. Who here deals with, because I haven't done this in a while, who here deals with anxiety or depression? Give me a thumbs up if you deal with anxiety or depression. Okay. I've been tested in the worst ways to see if I would blow my lid. Surprisingly, I did not. Okay. If you don't react to it, if you don't respond it is not you. It's not your truth. It's not. So see, that's an goodness, I have so much to say. Ah! Okay, periodically. That's not bad. I think we all go through moments. I'm talking about like, heavy, like a regular thing. If this is like something that somebody takes medication for, if this is a regular thing in their life. But a couple of days of going through something, I think because life is full of ups and downs, right? So, okay, so I'm going to delete this. Okay. Okay. So here we go. You deal with anxiety or depression, all right? And I need you guys to tap the screen while I'm doing this, okay? That way it helps me stay on the FYP or hopefully get to the FYP so that people can hear this stuff, all right? So this is for people who deal with anxiety or depression, and we know that a lot of people do, right? So this is what I've found. I'm not a doctor, right? Okay. I'm not a doctor. I'm just talking about something that I experienced, which was anxiety. Okay. So this right here is imagine it's your lifeline. Okay. Imagine it's your lifeline. Sorry. Okay. And so here is today. Okay. Here's today. And right here, we want to know these are your different days, okay, different years. We know that time isn't linear like that, but we want to do this for representation of this explanation, okay? So here we see that in life, we're going to have what? Ups and downs, ups and downs, okay? We're going to have ups and downs, right? But if you have any unresolved trauma in your life, it will result in some form of depression or anxiety if it's unresolved. Okay. How many of you guys have raised your hand about having anxiety or depression? How many of you guys have unresolved trauma in your life? Trauma that you never healed from. Okay. Trauma that you never healed from. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. Oh, Ruby, nice. I'm so happy you're taking care of yourself. She practices self-love, which I love. Good for you. Okay. So here, depression, anxiety, right? Here you are today. If you have unresolved trauma, right? Then that means that there may be moments of time in your past that you've gone through certain experiences of trauma, right? So right here where these X's are, let me get a different color now. Okay, right here where these X's are, right? These are moments of trauma that you've had in your life, okay? All right. So somebody, give me some examples of some trauma that you guys have experienced, if you don't mind. It doesn't have to be very personal. It can just be, I mean, trauma varies. It depends on who's experiencing the trauma and what the trauma is. Because nobody can say what anybody's trauma is, to be honest. Family dysfunction. Okay, I love that. Okay, domestic violence and betrayal. Okay, let me use those things. Okay, so right here we have family dysfunction, right? Which a lot of us, hello. Okay. I mean, what's a regular family? Anyway, what's a regular family? I hope that we're not comparing ourselves to TV show families, right? I hope that we're not. um, and then somebody said, domestic violence and then betrayal. Okay. So then here, domestic violence and then betrayal. Okay. All right. So now, if these are moments in time that were not healed, okay. Hold on. Why is my phone not charging? What's going on? Sorry, guys. Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm charging. Or it's gonna cut off. It's crazy. You're welcome, honey. I don't know what's going on with my charger. Okay, so these are moments in time in your life, right? They're moments in time that you never healed from. So therefore, if you never healed from them, then guess what? You're gonna leave a little piece of yourself here. You left a little piece of yourself here, a little piece of yourself here, right? Okay, because of course you didn't get a chance to heal from them. Okay. So of course, here we go. If you have unresolved trauma from the past, things that you never healed from, right? Here you are today. You're laying on the couch. You're in your car. You're at work. And all you seem to do is think about these moments in time from the past that hurt you. These moments in time from the past that hurt you. Okay? What is that? You left a little piece of yourself there, right? Your mind is still stuck in the past. But see, your body is physically here today, right? Wherever your body is, your mind must be. But see, there's a disconnect right here. So that if you do this enough, allow your mind to drift off and stay in the past for days and months habitually, right? What will this do? This will create what I like to call a state of being, depression. Depression. You're causing that state of being within yourself because you're allowing your mind to continuously remain in a state of being. Okay. And now you're going to be walking around saying, I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Okay. I'm depressed. Right. Now, some people deal with anxiety because of the depression, the unresolved trauma from the past. It now dictates how they feel about the future. Okay. So now they're anxious or nervous about upcoming events. Right here, they had family dysfunction. Right. So right here, they repeat the family dysfunction, or are anxious about doing it within their own family, or are very conscious about it within their own family, or you get what I'm saying? It's something that they are anxious about because of the past. Right here, they dealt with domestic violence, so they're here anxious, worried about getting in a relationship. Sorry, guys. They are anxious about getting into a relationship in the future. Okay. Why? Because of the past experience, the past trauma that they went through. Okay. The betrayal. They don't want to make friends because of the past betrayal from friends. Okay. You understand? So here they are, their body is here. And where's their mind? Their mind is off in the future, worried about things that haven't even occurred yet, don't even have to happen yet. But because of this past trauma that they never resolved, they're worried and thinking that it's going to happen. It's going to happen to them. You understand? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Give me a thumbs down if you need clarification. Okay. Here their body is, okay, but their mind is what? Their mind is this way. Okay? Their mind is this way. Wherever your mind is, your body must be. Wherever your mind is, your body must be. If you're in the car, your mind better be there. If you're cooking, where is your mind? You vacuum in the floor, where is your mind? Why are you thinking about that argument you had last night with your spouse? Get out of there. Okay? You understand? Okay? Unresolved trauma will be carried along with you if you're not careful. Now, a lot of times, a lot of this stuff happened when you were a child and stuff like that. So, of course, if you didn't have healthy ways to express or communicate your pain, if you weren't taught healthy means of communicating your feelings, all right, then you may have a lot of stuff that you've had to deal with. All right. But as an adult, it's your responsibility to ensure that you heal your trauma. Okay. Trauma looks different for everyone. Healing looks different for everyone. See, this is for mind control. Okay. I'm going to tell you how to control these thoughts. I'm going to tell you what to do. But has to do with your mind. Now, the healing looks different for everyone. Okay. The healing looks different for everyone. Right? So some people can read a book and be healed. Some people can listen to a song and be healed. Some people can travel on solo abroad and be healed. You understand? So people have, healing is different for everybody. Now, if you deal with anxiety, depression, heavy, you want to know how to get out of this cycle, raise your hand. Let me give you a method. Raise your hand. Can I explain when your mind is, body is? Where your mind is, your body should be? Besides shadow work problems, how can we address and heal multiple traumas? Besides shadow work, again, healing looks different for everyone. What resonates with your soul? What do you feel like you need to do? Do you have the desire to do to heal? Do you need to speak with a therapist? Do you need to go travel somewhere alone? Do you need to read self-help books? Take a self-help course? What do you need to do? Right? What do you need to do? Okay. How do you fully know that you've healed from something? When your reaction to it in this reality is what will keep you in that energy of it. Okay. Your reaction to it. Okay. So you'll know if your mind constantly is thinking about it, number one, or if you're triggered by it. Okay. Now we could get triggered for the rest of our lives, to be honest. I mean, some people may never fully be completely healed. I don't know the answer to that. Right? I don't know. I am not the divine. Right? So, okay, did we get some thumbs up? Do people want to know what to do? Okay. Okay, good. We got some people raising their hand. Someone asked, what do you mean by where your body is, your mind must be? So right here, we see that today is 10/28, right? If you have unresolved trauma, you deal with depression, you're stuck in the past. You're thinking about things that you can no longer control that happened in the past, right? Things that you never healed from. Now, in life, we naturally have ups and downs. We have to understand that. But people don't understand that, okay? Or they want to latch on more to the things that hurt, not release them. When you have to know that there are natural ebbs and flow to life. Nothing is ever going to be, it shouldn't be stagnant. You don't want that anyway, right? So, if your mind is constantly out of alignment with your body, then that is the problem, right? So where your body is, if I know that I'm in this office, my mind needs to be in this office. Why? Because didn't I tell you guys that your imagination creates, your thinking creates. So if you are allowing your mind to go off and think about things from the past or be stuck in things in the past, depressed, or if you're thinking and anxious and fear about the future, what are you creating for yourself? Right? You are creating more of that. And then it becomes a state of being. It becomes like your norm, who you are, becomes a part of you. Depression will become a part of you. You will start to claim it. Okay? Does this make sense, guys? I hope this makes sense. I gotta go get my other charger. Give me 60 seconds of power tapping. I got some more for y'all. If you want. For some reason. Let's see. Oh, now you want to try to charge. Get out of here. Out. There we go. It makes a lot of sense. Oh, good. Yes. Hey, Jay. How you doing? Yes. Okay, good. You said I'd rather it come up and out rather than suppress it. Exactly. So I don't think anybody should suppress it. Um, Suppressing is not healing. It's just ignoring. It's definitely just ignoring. Um, okay, so now we've discussed it. Just to recap, and then I'm going to tell you how to resolve it. Okay. All right. So again, when you have unresolved trauma in your life, all right, it will result in some form of depression or anxiety. Okay, here you are, this is your life. We naturally have ups and downs. Okay, but when you have moments in time for in your past that you never healed from, okay, like anything within your family, you could have been in a bad car accident and been hospitalized for a while. You could have gone through anything. So whatever your trauma was, if you did not heal from it, all right, that's what we're talking about, unresolved trauma. It will result in depression, anxiety, or both. Right. So for this example, here we are on 1028. Today, you may be on your couch, in your car, on your at work, wherever, in your kitchen. And if you find that your mind constantly drifts back to things in the past, things, moments in time that hurt you or keeps you upset, okay? If you do that enough, all right, that will create a state of being within you, okay? A state of being, a cycle, okay? It will become a part of you. And that state of being is depression. You will find that you will spend days, depressed, months then depressed, all right? It will just continue to fester almost, all right? Because you are claiming it. You are habitually participating in it, right? Allowing your mind to drift off to moments in time in the past that hurt you. It's our responsibility as adults now to heal our trauma, however that looks and feels for us, right? Because we don't want to carry it with us, all right? Okay, so here your body is on 1028, but your mind is stuck in the past. There's a lot, there's no alignment there. It's actually out of alignment, okay? Your mind is this way, your body's this way, okay? So that's depression, people who are stuck in the past. But if you have unresolved trauma from the past, it could also result in anxiety. It will cause fear, worry, anxiousness within you for the future. Because for this example, someone dealt with family dysfunction, domestic violence, betrayal, right here, it's going to affect their future and how they're living today, right? They're worried about, or very intentional about how they create their own family because of the dysfunction in their own. And they had dealt with domestic violence or experienced it in some form before. So they're very worried that, that they don't want that to happen again. And they dealt with betrayal before, so they don't make friends very well. Like, okay, so all of this stuff, because it's unhealed, is actually impacting their life now and in their future. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a technique, a method. I call it the Nikki method. Okay, the Nikki method. Okay, write it in the comments. The Nikki method. Okay. What are methods? Methods are steps that have been implemented before and results have been given, right? Okay. They have created results. Okay. So you want to implement methods, okay, that can help you. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Put it in the comments, Nikki method, and I'm going to tell you guys what the method is that you should implement. How you doing, Joseph? How you been? Okay, let me back it up right there so you guys can see. Okay. You guys can't see that orange too good. It's very bright, isn't it? Let's see. Here. All right here. I'll use the brown. Okay. Okay, so first thing you want to do, right? Been doing well. You're killing it. Oh, thank you, Lenny. Okay, what I want you to do is stop. Well, first, here, you're going to use your emotions as a gauge. So right here on 1028, wherever you are, right? If you are in your car, if you are driving, or if you are laying in your bed, all right, and you find that your mind starts drifting off, okay, because of the emotions that you're feeling at that time. If you're laying there and you're getting sad, you got to ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Right? What am I thinking about? Okay? Okay, so your emotions, use your emotions as a gauge. I hope you guys can read it. Okay, and ask yourself, what am I thinking? Okay, so I want you to stop the thought. So, right here, when you notice, okay, I'm sitting here on the couch, why am I starting to feel sad? You ask yourself, what am I thinking about? Okay. And when you ask yourself that, you'll notice that your mind is starting to drift off and think about something that doesn't feel good. You got to stop that thought. Stop it dead in its tracks. It doesn't matter how long you've been thinking about it, but you've got to stop the thought. Okay. Once you stop the thought, you then want to bring the mind back. Because, see, your mind was headed this way. You wanted to go that way. Okay. Your mind was headed this way. You wanted to be headed that way. Okay. So you bring your mind back to the present. Okay. Now, when you bring your mind back to the present tense, okay, then I want you to breathe in 5 times. In and out 5 times, right? And then I want you to affirm something that makes you feel empowered. See, right here, you were starting to feel sad because of something you were thinking about from your past. I want you to stop that thought. Bring yourself back to the present tense. Check in with the present tense, right? Okay. How do we check in with the present tense? We ask ourselves something sensory questions like, what's that I see? What's that I smell? What's that I hear? Okay. That's helping you check in with the present tense. Okay. The present tense. All right. Now, when you check in with the present tense, you breathe in 5 times. Okay. And then I want you to affirm something that negates that negative thought that you were thinking. So affirm an affirmation. It's a powerful one. Powerful affirmation. Okay. All right. Now, these can be done, these steps will be done like that once you get into the flow of it. Okay. Once you get into the flow of that it goes really quickly, less than 30 seconds. Okay. But you have to start somewhere. You've got to implement a method, which people implement. If you want this mind map and the method to do, you can go to the link in my bio and sign up for the Winner's Circle. When you sign up for the Winner's Circle, it's free. It's the community. I call it the Winner's Circle because I want us all to win. When you sign up, it will email it to you. You have to agree to accept the emails, but it will send it directly to your email after you sign up. And so you'll have this and the Winner's Circle affirmations, okay? So, right here, guys. Right here is how you guys can go and support. Okay. We are all winning. Okay. The link is in the bio. So if this is your first time here, you'll definitely want to get your class materials here. Okay. Your class materials consist of the Manifest the Best 3-day workshop. I make everything short and sweet and simplified. Why? Because I want you guys to get to it, right? We don't have time to waste. We're approaching 2024. It's time to get moving. All right. If you ain't already moving. So a 3-day workshop, this helps you change your self-concept method. Okay. Teaches you how to master that method so that you can change your identity, self-identity, and change your reality. Okay. It also includes the Manifestation Mastery Guide, where we go over all of the manifestation troubleshooting. Okay. Being consistent, how to deal with overcoming obstacles, trusting in divine timing, all of that. I touch on all of that. I give you guys crystal recommendations. I give you guys exercises in there. I give you guys solfeggio frequency recommendations. I give you everything. Okay. And then it also comes with my 528 hertz solfeggio frequency track to listen to. So with the class bundle, you're getting everything. You get the workshop, you get the guide, and you also get the frequency track. Okay. So it's an overall experience. And then you come to the lives and learn, right? So if you are ready to level up in your life, what better way to do it than with someone who's providing you materials to work along with, as well as teaching you on screen, right? Where you can ask questions in real time. So also on the site, you can also find where we are having our classes. We're having a master class tomorrow. What's today? Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Okay, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we are having a Canva masterclass. At 7 o'clock, we are having a digital products marketing class. Why am I teaching on these? Because for the next couple of months, we are focusing on manifesting abundance. So I deal with a lot of business owners or entrepreneurs and people who are trying to get into the digital space. If this is you and you've been trying to make sense of it, please sign up. Canva is for designing all of your digital products. And the digital products marketing class teaches you how to build your business and market that digital product. So either way, I go into depth about all of the different types of digital products. I personally, this is how I make my income. The digital products consist of ebooks, courses, teachings, classes, all of that, right? And so, again, I've manifested so many different things in my life, including my now career. I used to work the 9 to 5. I've been a full-time entrepreneur since 2019. So I teach you guys the mindset stuff, but I also teach you the actions you need to take. So as long as you're putting these things together, then it's a win-win. All right. It's a win-win for you. You just have to take action. People want things, but it's not enough just to want it. I'm going to be honest. You got to be willing to do something different. So this isn't to convince people about digital products. This is for people who are already interested in it and want to join my community of it. I also have some digital projects that are already done that are available for purchase and available for you to resell as well, and for those people to resell. So it's not pyramid stuff. It's nothing like that. It's like 100% your money. This is digital product stuff. This is the future now. We see that Amazon, all of these companies have everything online, right? We know that the future is AI. We know that digital products are popping. It's not saturated. I've made thousands, and I just started in February, and it's changed my life. I now am home with my child all the time. I love it. I love having that flexibility. And again, if you are needing abundance in your life or desiring abundance, digital products may be an idea for you. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the site. Again, please go and show your support. If you have any questions, you guys can reach out to me. And I love you so much.